For those of you who are not in the portal every day, this is what session overview currently looks like. We've got the video of your session and some information about the session. And then you can toggle to the Explorer tab to see more details, screenshots, our iMovie-like session timeline at the bottom, and then we have something called an Insights panel over here on the left. So now, take a mental image. I'm going to jump over to our new Session Explorer in our test system. So this is our new Session Explorer. We've taken advantage of some extra space so that we can provide you some more value. We've still got the screenshot here. We've still got our session timeline at the bottom. And then the first thing that you'll see is that we created a new insight panel called Test Result Analysis. And this is really your dashboard for analyzing test results. Our goal is to improve your analysis and make it more efficient. So let me talk through this a little bit more. This is a manual session. And the validation types that we have available for this particular session are crash and accessibility. You can see that in the validation types here. Different session types might have additional validations, and our goal is to add more. So we'll be adding additional validations for our scriptless automation. With our partner integrations, we'll be able to show partner information here as well. So this is something that we hope will continue to grow to provide you guys insights for analyzing your tests more efficiently. So this next column here, AI progress, if you hover over it, will tell you. If you have a long session, it may take a little bit more time for some of the validations to run. And so this is an indicator when you get the check mark, it means that we've finished our processing. So if you want to analyze something that hasn't finished, that will help you know what to focus on. This next one shows how many screens we found issues on, and then the total number of issues for that particular validation. And then we do provide a couple different ways to view them. So this is a toggle. Let's say that I really only want to view crash right now. I'm not interested in the accessibility. I can turn off accessibility. And down here, you can see that I just have the crash issues shown. If I want to drill into more information about the crash issue, I can click here and view details. And then I am able to download these logs and send them to my engineer for more analysis. Now I'm going to go back and I'm going to turn accessibility back on. And another way to review the things that we have found is to just start analysis. And now it's going to go through all of the issues one by one, and I can go through them. And for this particular example, this is accessibility, it's color contrast. We're not done with this panel. We want to do more. So one of the things, let's say that this were my company logo, and the color contrast is an issue, but it's not something that we're able to change right now. I don't want to see this issue every time I run this test. So in the future, you will be able to ignore some validations that we find, and then the next time you run that test, it will learn and it will not have that issue again. So we'll also look to aggregate issues so that you can make the decision once, and that decision will go across all of the similar types of issues that we found. So we've got a lot more to come. This is just our start, but we're really excited to share this with you really soon. All right. Earlier, I showed you that this is our insight panel, and it used to land on system metrics. And hey, system metrics are still here. You can go through all of the different system metrics just like you did before, and navigate in Session Explorer like before. You also have your Appium inspector if you are creating an Appium script and need that information, and you can still get to your device logs. So we're really excited about this new look and feel, and hope that you guys are too. I'm going to show you one more example of a validation. So this is an automation script, and this shows Appium self-healing. Some of you may know this as Flex Correct, and Flex Correct and Appium self-healing is something that is a capability you can add to your Appium script. And when that capability is on, we will be able to help you with your element not found issues. So in an Appium script, if you have a new release, sometimes things move around and you get an element not found, and then your script fails. Well, in this case, we will use our AI to figure out the next best thing, and then we're going to let you know about it. And so this allows me, I'm going to toggle off the crash, and I'm going to see Appium self-healing and start analysis. And this lets me know that this is what was expected on this screen, and this is what we corrected it to. And then you can copy this and you can go and update your script so that the next time you run it, you won't have this issue. So that is just another example of a validation that we have in our new test result analysis panel. So now I'm going to show you one more thing with our Session Explorer, and that it is related to our scriptless automation. So I just kicked this off a little while ago. This is a test run. So it's a scriptless automation test run. And you can see that we've got an action needed. And the way that this navigation works is when it finds something, I can go directly to the session details in Session Explorer. And it's basically our scriptless, our AI asking for help. So we didn't meet the threshold for it to know what to do. So it is asking for help. So I'm going to look down here, and it's always going to be the last thing on the list because it ran into a problem. And I can click on the arrow and I can say, okay, I'm going to resolve my blocker. So what we added in this upcoming release is the ability to choose via XML. So it will help you to identify the right element to correct the problem. So if you look over here, this is dark mode, and this back button is up in the top corner, but on the Pixel 4a, it is a pink button and it is not in the same place. And you can see that I can click here and I can validate that that is in fact the item that I want to select, and I hit submit. And the next time I run this scriptless test case, it will know what to do. So that sums up our changes for Session Explorer right now. Now I'm going to jump over to something that is in production right now, and it's related to sessions. So I wanted to show that to you as well. We have the ability to tag sessions. You can tag a session after a session is run, so any type of session, manual session, any type of session with our APIs, or you can tag a session within an Appium script. There's a capability to do so. And I just wanted to make sure you guys knew that you could do this. So if I want to search for a session via a tag, I'm lazy, so I'm just going to type tag, and then it's going to say, oh, it's session_tag is how you find that. And I want to search for tag A. I did this earlier, so that's why it knows it's there. So I'm going to search for tag A, and it has found 8 sessions that have tag A. And why might you want to tag a session? So one of the main reasons that I thought about was it will help me know if I tag all the similar type sessions, it will help me know when something has caused the sessions to fail. So let's say we got a new release, and after that, everything failed. Or we got a new OS version, or we're starting to test on a different device model. Those are all indicators of when it failed. Or you can look and see, like, what is the success rate of this test session? So those are one way. And then a customer recently was asking, how can I see all of the test sessions that I ran in a nightly run? Like, how would I be able to easily view that? So this is another example. You could tag it with something particular to the date or the automation run identifier, whatever that might be. And then you could come in here and search and easily see how well that test run performed overnight. So that's one thing. And then I'm going to jump into our new session overview. So, you can toggle back and forth between Session Explorer and Session Overview. And we rearrange this and utilize the space a little bit more efficiently. And down at the bottom, when a session has a tag, you can now see the execution history by tag. So this particular session has 3 different tags associated with it, and a tag can be on any session. So the one with a circle, that indicates that it's the particular session that I'm in, and then it shows the previous 5 sessions, and you can directly drill into any of these to see more details. And also, if you happen to be in session overview, session explore, and you then want to go backwards and see the full list of everything that has been tagged with that particular tag, you can actually click on the tag name, and we're going to get back to that same view we had with the 8 sessions for tag A. So whichever way you happen to be analyzing your results, you can get back and forth with the same information.